representative representing Team 6. Our name is eBay Awesome. Yeah. And today we're going to be talking to you about an idea called eBay, which is basically a selling platform for service lending. And let's get straight into it. So today we're going to be talking about a few things. First of all, we're going to be talking about the problem breakdown that we have in eBay society. What are the things that's troubling eBay, and what are the things that we can do to fix it? Secondly, we're going to look at the solutions and the visions that we've created for eBay Me. And finally, we're going to dive deep into the mission, the impact, and the potential growth that we can have for eBay. So meet Anakin Skywalker. Just like many of us, he's a 20-year-old college student. Unfortunately, he's broke. But get this, he loves animals. That's the one thing he loves to do. But unfortunately, there's not much else he can do. But he needs to make money for various reasons. One of the reasons being, he needs to start paying his tuition and his rent. His family's not very well off, so you can't really rely on them for any financial aid. And at the same time, his school isn't giving him any scholarship. However, due to his classes and extracurriculars, he only has small time slots available throughout the day to make any sorts of money. However, this inflexibility doesn't allow him to get any standard jobs. And that's where the problem comes in, that there's no platform to advertise one's labor and services, especially in these small time slots. And that's basically where eBay comes in, where you have the capability to list yourself, your skill set, your time, so other people can use it as your own. Because as we talked about it before, the ambition here is that we want to be the first marketplace to go with various features. And let's look at the problem in a statistical breakdown. There's 1.3 million people who use eBay as a primary source of income. Average student debt is $28,000, and over 45 million Americans are under the poverty line. There's a clear demand here in which eBay can leverage so that we can have a supply and demand for this new idea. So the solution is that we want to create a selling platform where people can offer hyper-localized labor and services, almost like Close 5. The connection here. Where the workers can earn money conveniently with their available skill set and time, and the task requesters can find individual services within your own neighborhood. And you basically break down into two main sectors. So the first one we want to really focus on is simple tasks, such as walking dogs, cleaning, or assembling furniture that anybody can really do. But at the same time, we don't want to exclude the majority of the market, so we also want to put technical tasks like website building or data research, so that people who are doing freelance work can also join the dog fight. And so instead of paying huge sums of money to these businesses, you can hire local individual experts to handle your problems and needs. And so what this will allow us to do is have four main impacts. The first being cheaper labor, because you're dealing with people, diversity of options, personalized connections, because you're talking to people and not corporations, and finally, quick accommodations. So the vision that we have for this is that currently this is how the community looks right now. There's plenty of people like Anakin, like me, like you, that want to work and earn money. And there's plenty of people who need help in their households. However, there's no presented way to really connect these guys together. So we want to have eBay Me to create this community, offline and online, to foster this relationship. And so this is a simple mock-up that we created, in which we present a very simple layout of the UX, and suggested people and tasks based on your search history, as well as trusted brand like eBay to back it up. And what this basically will do is that you can simply go online, search based on location, fee, rating, availability, whatever you want, and pick the people that eBay suggests. And the process run through will be so simple. First, you just simply sign up, write your little bio, what you like to do, fill in the business, availability, rating, and fee, then you just wait for another request. And once you do, you can simply accept the request or decline the request. And finally, you can complete the task and just take the cash and move on to your next request. So some differentiating factors in the market we want to see is that in March of 2016, Amazon partnered up with TaskRabbit to handle this very thing. However, the problem is that they only limited to tasks and not people. And Facebook is one of the primary ways people sell themselves, but there's no real organized ways of selling their services. And that's where eBay Me comes in. So we're having people connect, not simply tasks. And so the short-term benefits is that we allow college students to work and pay off their debt. Millennials are one of our primary targets. Secondly, we allow low-income workers to make a living for themselves. We had this story yesterday in which someone divorced and used eBay to make a living. Those are the people that we really want to support. And finally, we want to connect local communities together. But there's other long-term benefits that we saw. So if you give people alternative ways to make money, people won't really be turning into crimes because there's an easy way to simply sell yourself. We can empower individuals over corporations and give them the power and the money they need to really grow themselves. And finally, we'll be providing the best shopping choices that go beyond simple products. And so this is eBay, and this is our mission, and this is our goals. We want to connect people through these tasks and these skill sets that we all can do that other people direly need. At the same time, we want to have a worldwide category of inventories as well as services to be the first choice marketplace to go in a variety of things you want. Not just to buy a desk, but to assemble a desk. So meet Anakin Dog Walker. And thousands of people in order to go to college, make a living, and volunteer. So help us, help eBay. Don't allow Anakin Skywalker to be Darth Vader, but to be Anakin Dog Walker. Am I right? Am I right? And so the growth potential that we see is large. LinkedIn has reported that 43% in the past 5 years of freelancers has grown. Forbes predicts that by 2020, over 50% of the entire market will be freelancers. So there's clearly a demand, there's clearly a supply of this idea working. So this idea will simply empower millions of technical freelancers to work for those who need them. And so in conclusion, we believe that this is the next big thing in eBay, because we can attract millennials by allowing them to work independently on their own schedule, assist freelancers in the workforce, help low-income workers make a living, as well as support younger kids by exposing them of safe ways of making money rather than turning to crimes. And thank you.